I'm Dean Litster, and this is Instrumental. I'm the chef owner at Armando's Pizza Bar here in Windsor, and I started working here when I was 15 years old. Food wasn't really a big thing for me until I kind of started working here, and then it was year after year, you just want to get better and better. So I'm at a point now where food is basically consumed my entire life. Windsor Pizza, what makes us have great pizza, number one, is our water quality, and that's the key component to making dough. We're all using cornmeal underneath our pizza dough. We're all cooking directly on the deck, not on screens, not on conveyors. We're all using glotty cheese, and you can't forget the shredded pepperoni and canned mushrooms. Those are staples of what makes Windsor Pizza Windsor Pizza. Here, I can tell you we really put Windsor Pizza on the map in 2014 in Las Vegas. That really let people know that something as simple as shredded pepperoni and canned mushroom really can hold weight up against 80 other competitors from across the world in the US. And I could tell you not a lot of places in Windsor are looking to move forward where everybody's on the same pathway of making that same pizza we've made forever. I need to create something different. So I started really experimenting hard on what I like to call a Windsor style deep dish. You know, something that I can say is for the city, is the city's next progression from its standard Windsor style pizza, and just something for the community that we could call our own. So I started working really hard on that. So I developed that dough for about 8 months prior to competition. Since we opened the pizza bar, when you're making this pizza for competition, you're making it sparsely. You're not making it every single day. You're not making the dough regularly. You're kind of just slowly chipping away at it, developing. Now this is on my menu, I make the dough every single day. So every day I was like, how can I make this better still? So yes, this pizza is #1 in Canada. Yes, it's #4 in the world, but it can still be better. And I feel like if I could have made this pizza in Las Vegas, I most likely could have placed better than 4th. And you always learn. I'm always learning. You're watching with the guy next to you, you're like, that was a kind of a cool idea. I want to try that now. And that's how a lot of this works. A lot of like Instagram networking. And this year in Vegas was the first time I got to meet about 10 different pizzeria owners I just networked with through Instagram. So the dough I created, what makes it kind of different is most people will stick to Canadian flours. I went with the traditional Italian flour called Caputo. It's a 00 flour, which means it's very fine. It's put through a finer mesh than most flours. So this flour is meant for extremely long rises, and that's why I can use this flour to get away with a 96-hour fermentation. A lot of other flour can't create a strong enough gluten network to support that level of fermentation. The top of it looks unsuspecting. All the magic lies underneath. That's what makes part of this pizza so good, is that these are just full of air. So the pizza is super light and crispy and fluffy and a soft chew inside. And you're not going to be the same after you've eaten this. It's just not possible. But the moment you eat this pizza, you can't eat regular pizza anymore. Your life has been changed. You can't think about pizza the same way anymore because you've just been elevated to a new level.